Guys, give it up for Dave and Ill.
Thanks so much for coming out tonight, guys. Appreciate it. I got a lot of regrets from childhood. Does anybody else have any? Yeah? Mine is that I wasn't enough of a teenage shithead. Now hear me out though, hear me out. So I grew up in a very white county of Kansas. Well, every county of Kansas is very white, so I could have just said Kansas. I'm making points here though, damn it. And so anyway, all my white friends would, prank old people and just generally make a ruckus for everybody, and I would just kind of quietly sit off to the side because I didn't want to be picked off by the adults like, oh, there's that black boy being a bad influence on all the good little white boys over here. Happened once and traumatized me. So. I'm at McDonald's one day with my friends, and they're starting to make a ruckus and throw food at each other, and that's when I take my shit and go eat from the urine-scented ball pit. Watch all the fun from there. Eventually a manager comes over and has them all be quiet, still glares at me like I had something to do with it. Like I had some telepathic black boy bad influence or something. Fuck that guy. So I'm 30 now and I just have all this pent up repressed asshole inside me that never got to cut loose when I was a kid. And so all I want to do now is just ride shotgun with a super soaker filled with Kool-Aid, go up to a high school and spray all the kids. But it's nothing sexual for me, obviously, but in light of recent events, it's probably not a good fucking idea for adults to be spraying any kids with anything. Especially if it leaves them sticky. Missed my window on that. So like I said, I'm 30 now, and I actually just got out of a 12-year relationship, so it means it started around the end of high school. So I'm pretty much dating for the first time, and that's weird enough, being dating as a 30-year-old. But I did start dating this woman for about a month or so. She's really sweet, we had a lot of fun together, but it just wasn't really a strong connection, so I figured I should break things off before I went too far. Fortunately, since I never really dated before, it also means I've never broken up with anybody before. So I'm asking my friends for advice. All my guy friends are like, oh, just ghost her, it's fine. I was like, that doesn't really sit well with me, but other advice I got was, it's 2019, you can just text her, Snapchat her, sad face with the caption, she'll understand. It's not really my style either, so I'm like, maybe there's some professional advice I can get. So I go to Craigslist, of course, that's where we find professionals. I come across a profile, Dumper with Dylan, experienced breakup coach. Pretty much what I need right there. So I'm chatting with him, telling him about what the situation is, and he responds, failing to wake up is a very effective breakup. I'm like, you're actually just a hitman, aren't you? Pass on this service for today. I'll come back later now. So yeah, I talk to friends, talk to professional. Nothing's really sitting well with me, so I decide I'm just gonna do what feels right to me, which is just to handle this in person like a fucking man. So I go on my way to her place. I stop and pick up some flowers. I figure breakup flowers are a good way to let her know I still care. Alright, well now I know it's not a thing. Fuck you guys, where were you last week? Laughing at me and shit. So I get to her place. She loves the flowers. So we just chill for about an hour or something while I kind of work up the nerve to say what I came to say. And I eventually take a deep breath. She catches it and she's like, hey, what's up, babe? I'm like, okay, this is the moment. She's ready to hear something. Just say it. Instead, I choke and I say, I love you. I'm like, I fucked up, but hey, it's only been a month. Maybe she'll just freak out and then she'll break up with me. Problem solved. Unfortunately, she replied, I love you too. So the wedding's next month. You're all invited. See y'all there. But I can't marry this woman. I barely know her. And even if I did know her, there's no connection. So, I want to fake my death, but I tried that before. And it got too messy. So I'm just handled things the way I should have done it in the first place. Lisa, thanks for coming out tonight. Appreciate your support. I think we should break up, if that's okay with you. Thanks so much. I'm David Hill. Follow me on Facebook at David Hill.